Hello. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Goodness, I have some weight painting to do on this thing. I have some weight painting to do on the snake. As the second I remember how to do weight painting on snake. Anyways. It's been a long day, okay? You'd think I would have this set up a little bit beforehand, but I don't. I'm very, very prepared in case you didn't know. Okay, weight paint. Let's find one. We love us some weight painting. It's our favorite thing. Forgive me for that. Loop cut. Found it. Some of these just simply need more loop cuts. What happened to this ring? Entire snake just simply needs more loop cuts. That was not the kind of loop cut that I needed. Hold on, can I backtrack that? Okay, there we go. In case you thought I was gonna be good at modeling, no, I'm never good at modeling per se. If I were smart, I would have fixed the thickness of my snake before I did this, but it's too late now, so I'm here now. Don't steal my snake! I'm not sure what you're talking about that lagged you, but whatever it is, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Let me fix whatever's going on here. Something happened here, I can feel it. Vertices. All better. There. At some point, I must have selected all of these, and it just raised all of them, or something. Okay, I think it's a little bit better now. There. Okay, safe. Okay, moment of truth. Are we still lumpy? We're a little lumpy. Let me see. It's all loop cutted. Probably could stand for one up there. Oh, weight painting. Yeah, no, weight painting can be a little laggy sometimes, but it's not been too bad in my experience. So lumpy. Okay, fine. I'll weight paint it, I guess. I don't know. I want to. Let me, maybe it would help if I wrong one. Maybe it would help if I straightened my snake out. Might help me a little bit with the whole weight painting thing. Okay. Oh, do you like my snake's, really demony eyes? Aren't they beautiful? And look, its belly has a checker pattern, finally. Not a good one, but it has one, which is already better than it was. Okay, weight paint. Okay, let me see. Bones. I'm all out of whack. Okay, I guess that's just the way that's gonna be. Hold on, let me put the armature in octahedral mode again, so I can actually see them, because right now they're just a straight line. Weight paint. Okay. you all the way over there? Oh, I guess that's just the way it would be, I suppose. Yeah, I think I just need more loop cuts, frankly, which is really unfortunate because I'm trying to keep the polys down. Well, I'll do what I can first. Spine 4 does not even have a, Thanks. Why does Spine 4 not even have a, thing? 1, 2, 3, it'd be this one. Does Spine 4 just not exist? Is that what the problem is here? I think Spine 4 might not exist. I might have to re-weight paint the entire outer mesh, honestly. Let me see. Put Snake back in pose mode. Yeah, I might have to end up weight painting entire Snake again, we'll see. That's a later issue, though. That's not why I'm here today. UV editing. Go over here. Ah, I left it on the garter snake. Would you look at that? Image, new. We're gonna do the anery corn snake today. Actually, no, we're gonna do the rose corn snake. Enter. New image. Okay, now I go into shading. Make that black and white in just a moment. Rose. Okay. And texture paint. Now hide the armature. It's in my way now. Snake skills are so weird. Okay, I can get rid of all these. Let me go looking for... Hold on, let me go looking for a good corn snake picture. Images. Let me see. That's a gray, that's a gray, that's a red, red. These are all red. These are all red. There was no shortage of rose corn snakes the other day. Where'd they all go? It's a red, it's a red, it's a red, it's a red. Those are pets. That's not a, it's not technically a corn snake, it's a prairie rat. This one. I'm stealing the colors off of this one. It'll be fine. Save image as. Save. It'll be fine. Ah, yes. The ultimate wild corn snake. I feel like I needed that reference yesterday. Man, they're really just all the rose corn snakes just disappeared out of the let me see. See if this turns up. I doubt it's gonna turn up a single thing, but let me look. Those are corals and that's that's more of a it's not really a rose. Man, this music is vibing. I have the hardest time with this because the roses look exactly like this. They just have black instead of white, so I get thrown off. Amels look too much like rose corns. This one's close enough. I'm gonna use this one. This will be my other reference. Ah. This juvenile corn snake. I believe them. You know, I believe them. It's definitely not the coach whip. That's a juvenile corn snake. It's fine. Okay. Sorry, that may or may not have been mean. I don't know. I can't tell. I left off in king snake mode. Object mode. Add image reference. Downloads. This one. Bloop. I mean, it's more of an orange than a rose, but it'll work well enough for what I'm using it for. Okay. Fun shapes. I have a garter snake on it too. That explains a lot, honestly. Okay. Texture paint. To the color picker. Not really what I wanted. start it kind of here for a base color-ish. I'm gonna get it when I do. How about that color-ish for the base color? Wrong one. Man, it's gonna drive me nuts that he doesn't have head plates yet. I'm already getting grooved up a wall by this. Let me, hold on. My common sense has kicked in, and I realized that maybe having this straight would be helpful. Anyways. Yeah. Wrong thing. Wrong thing! There we go. I found it. It's okay, I'm only partially hopeless. I like the little white flecks. I'll see how those look once he's finished. Hmm? Oh, sorry, I don't remember what I said because the 30-second delay, but probably something to the effect of, that the colors will be fine. I don't know. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said 5 seconds ago, so. I'm a lot of things, but really good at remembering things isn't one of them, I'm sorry. If it continues cutting out, though, let me know, because I think my Wi-Fi is okay, but it's never easy to tell, and we have this thunderstorm coming through tonight, so. Doop. Whee! I can just do this. I forgot that was a thing I could do. Okay, there we go. More or less the pink color. Okay. Doop. And basically make it just darker, I think. More or less for the... Save this color. Call this the saddle colors. It needs black, or at least mostly black. Save that. It needs that cream white color for the belly. This color, maybe. Okay, add that. Okay. Let me look at my reference picture. Hold on. This one. No, just looking at how thick the black is. Okay. It's mostly okay. It's not exactly the best reference anyways. Let me see. What's this one? Picture viewer? Question mark? This one? Does it work? Okay, there we go. It's good enough for me. Okay, so a tiny bit of black kind of is what I feel like this is the wrong color. Maybe a different base color before I continue on this route. Did that even change? I'm gonna assume it changed. If it did, I can't see it. It's fine. This is fine. Ah, my bad. Didn't see that part. Sorry about that. I have no idea if this is even a different color. It changed a little bit. Okay, hardly noticeable. Gotcha. Well, the work's already in, so it'll be fine, I guess. Okay. While I'm thinking about this, actually, let me go to Snake and go to shading and fix some of the textures. I feel like... Where is Snake? Lost Snake, needs Snake. Okay, let me see. So that's more white, that's more dark. I think black is kind of the base color, really. Okay. That appears to have just broken the whole thing, which probably is not good. I think I may have broke it. I'm really good at breaking things. Let me get it back to where it was working once. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna change this color then. Change the entire base color of the snake, as it turns out. I'll use this lighter color. Kind of like this. Okay. It's not really what I was doing though. I need to do the eyes. What happened to its normals? Its normals vanished. I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, that does that. Okay, it's kind of like that. Pupil. What? Hold on. What have I done? I think I figured out the problem. I changed the entire snake to that color. This is fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. That's what I actually wanted, was this. Okay, pupil is black. Then iris. Sorry, in case I was not already clear, I'm kind of a hot mess. It's been a day. That looks pretty good. Okay. His chin is still black. That's fine though. Okay. Then, black snake. Go to this one. Make this black. That's the belly. There we go. Okay. It's still... whatever. I'll fix it in a minute. Okay. Bat food, texture paint. Okay, now that I've got him looking like a corn snake, which is always nice. Black. Actually, cream first. Man, these colors are basically all the same color, aren't they? It's gonna be a tricky one to texture. Hopefully everyone's having a halfway decent day today. That's a threat, by the way, just to be clear. Well, to be fair, I think those are the only 3 colors I've used on him so far, aside from the eyes. I had a day, for sure. Thank you for asking. It was a day. You can take that however you need to take that to make yourself feel good. It was definitely a day. Let me go ahead and save. You do lots of fun and exciting things today, Fred. Well, see, threats only go one way, though. What's not allowed for you is 100% allowed for me. That's how this works, right? That's just the way it's gotta be, man. I don't make the rules. This is not yellow enough. I can be colorblind and know that this is not yellow enough. There we go. Yeah, you can wow me all you want. It's true. I said what I said. It's okay, there's a plan, I swear. I swear I have a plan. Whee! The snake is coming out blue along the flank there. It's iridescence. It gives the snake character. It's definitely not the fact that it was probably black underneath though. It's fine. I'll fix it in a minute. Did this stop blurring, or is that my imagination? Might be the angle. I think it's the angle. So of the naturally occurring colors of corn snakes, which one is your favorite, Tyler? Like, which do you think is the most colorful? Like, I think it's the orange ones myself. If we exclude Okati. I will go back and blur it. Yeah, it's not blurring very much, is it? Yeah, strength is good. Pixels are good. It's gonna blur. I'm gonna force it to. I think it's blurring just badly, frankly. Yeah, it is, cause see the pink is coming up there. Let me go and fix that right quick, actually. Yeah, the orange ones are pretty. I think the silver ones are pretty nice too sometimes. Let me just go back and do this again, because it's a problem. It's weird that it's got purple underneath it of all things. It's also kind of weird what the texture does on the belly. I don't know why it does that. It's a little strange. Like where it like crisscrosses and stuff. It's something to do with the way the vertices are, but... Okay, you have a good night. I didn't want you here anyway. I say as a joke, of course. Of course I meant you. Of course I want you here. But go bed. You have a good night. Blurring the belly textures? You'll be okay. You have a good night. Well, at least it's blurring now. So for those of you who are new and don't know what I'm doing, I am texturing snakes for a game that I am making called Serpentina. And I'm texturing the corn snakes right now. But it's ultimately gonna have corn snakes, garter snakes, and king snakes to start. I'm gonna work on king snakes after, or probably finish the garter snakes actually after this guy. But right now, it's the corn snakes, because they're fun and easy. The king snakes are going to be more of, like, noise, and I have to figure out how to do noise. I'm not very good at noise textures. That's why I'm procrastinating on those. But it's a, hopefully when I'm done, I'll have all the snake textures done tonight, because I don't have too many left. I mean, the king snakes are going to be the pain in the butt, but... once I have textures done, I can go actually work on coding, but I don't know that I'll be doing that too much on stream. It's pretty boring. Okay. Looks faded enough to me from a distance. Okay, next. Okay. 3 pixels is plenty big enough. Totally. I think it is. Obviously. Stripe, 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 stripe. Stripe is good. Make the stripe thicker. And just to be clear, I am gonna have the head with shields when this is by the time it's done. Just clarifying that, because I think this looks bad also. Head stamp. Okay. Maybe I can connect this like so. Blip 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 blip. Right now, I'm working on a rose-ish colored corn snake. These are not going to stay black, I promise. They have... Right now, I'm doing a wild-type corn snake. It'll be one of 3 that you get if you pick wild-type in the in Serpentina, once the game is ready. That's what I'm on right now. Honestly, I feel like corn snakes would look really cool if they just had black saddles. Like, more extreme than Extreme Okati. I stand by that belief. I think corn snakes would be awesome if they just had solid black. I'll call them leopards. I'll breed for this one day. Okay. Hopefully everyone's having a good day today. I found my reference image, everybody. Startled me a little bit. I always feel like it's missing something. Like, aside from the obvious red, it's missing the red, obviously, I know that. But I always feel like the corn snakes are missing something. I might have to go back and retexture a couple of them once I figure out what it is that they're missing. Because there's something, I can feel it. Let me look at my image. Where is it? Something is missing. I think it's the spots don't extend all the way down. I think is what my issue here is actually. Maybe I should fix that. Cause I'll see how they look with the spots all the way down to the ventral. Hopefully everyone's having a great night, though. No, it's pretty late. Thank you for being here. It's looking marginally better. I'm gonna do some of the saddles while I'm thinking about it. Not that color. That's not the color. Is it this one? Maybe. Where'd my reference go? I need my reference back. Hold on. Okay, it needs to be significantly darker than the base color. Hold on. How's this one look? Very, very dark. Probably too dark. Hold on. Actually, as a center color, that might be okay. But Better. Better. I can work with this one at least. I'm experimenting with the colors. Sorry. My color blindness helper went to bed. So just give me a couple of moments. I'm gonna figure it out. It's recognizable, at least. From a distance, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be recognizable enough as a wild-type corn snake. Let's see. Yeah, it'll work. It'll be good enough. Okay. This music is nice. This little piano music it's got going. There. It's interesting how it colors over the white noise texture. It's neat. Never actually noticed it. It's gonna come out looking very banded, I think. That's okay. Banded is a cool little patterned thing that the corn snakes do sometimes. I think banded is a very unique look on corn snakes. They look almost like milk snakes. Well, that's not big enough. Looks bigger up close. There we go. Maybe after this one I can do the extreme oak tea that I was going to add. Sorry, I'm kind of muttering incoherently nonsense to myself. I don't really know how to talk during streams. Sorry about that, guys. Just ignore it. Or don't. I don't know, man. Whee! Do-do-do-do-do. It's a really interestingly colored snake. Hopefully it looks like a normal actual snake when it's done. Can't really tell. I think it will, but it's hard to tell until they're done, I suppose. Is that all I've done? Wow. I'm gonna do this for a few moments. I can only do so many black saddles before they get repetitive and I need to do something else. decent. Need to make the snake less shiny, hold on. Turn that wrong one. Turn that roughness up a little bit, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. I will say, since I swapped up the normal textures to make them look a little more realistic, they definitely look a lot shinier. Just by default. It sure is. Hey, Toy Bonnie, it's been a while. You been doing okay? I am making a video game with the snake. It's gonna be like a care simulator. Think of Nintendogs, but with reptiles. I'm just starting with snakes, because it's hard to find lizard models. And snakes are easy to make, frankly. Good, glad to hear it. Sorry, there was chat delay, you know? Latency or whatever it's called. That is that a different color? Am I losing my mind? I'm pretty sure that's a different color. Where is my color thing? That is not the color. I'm deeply confused why that color looks so different from this color. Hold on, I think I forgot to save a color in there somewhere. I found it, okay. Save that one, please. Take 2. Yeah, I'm hoping that by the time it releases, I'll like have an actual following so people will actually play it, but it'll be a while before it's done. Obviously, I'm modeling the snakes, so it'll be a while, but I'm hoping eventually it's like an actual game. I'm not gonna charge for it, though. I refuse. Everything's too expensive nowadays. Oh, did you get to go see the FNAF 2 movie, Bunny? Yeah, it's gonna be a Steam game. I'm gonna, at some point, hopefully have a little wish list of, what's it called, coming soon screen for it. That's gonna be, once I have good screenshots of the snakes anyways. Did I fix all of the wrong color? I think I did. I think it's fine. Awesome! I got a Balloon Boy cup, because that's what they had, but I'm not complaining. I like Balloon Boy. I got the stage popcorn holder, though. Did you like the movie? Hide that stupid thing. Get that thing out of here. That's fair. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I think it could have been better, but I mean, for what it was pretty good, in my opinion. I mean... That's okay. I'm sure they're building up for the FNAF 3 movie, though. Yeah. Gonna be honest, the ending felt like a little bit of, like, the lazy way out. I don't know. I can't explain it. They could have done so much better with it. Oh, it's base color. Yeah, it'll work. I think. Well, at least it looks like a snake. Something about it is wrong, but I don't know what it is. Might just be the head plates. I don't really know. Eventually, I'll be able to make the head plate normals. That will be a good day. But until then, it just looks like that. Yeah, it's so the whole point of it is it's like a care simulator. So you can like have it, it's basically for people that want a pet snake, but like their parents or their boyfriends or whatever won't let them have one. It's kind of like, it's kind of for that. So I'm trying to get it as realistic as I can. So that if the players ever do manage to get a snake, they will know how to care for it already. It has like, you have to monitor humidity and stuff. There is a more casual mode for people that don't want to do all that. But it's kind of like Nintendogs, where they, you know, you feed it every day and you can hold it as much as you want and stuff. But there's the realistic mode, tracks like humidity, temperature, you have to feed it every 7 days, that sort of thing. So I'm aiming for realism. Okay, back to Black Saddles. That's fair. Yeah, I haven't seen any that are particularly realistic, but if there is one, that's cool. I'm happy for it. I haven't seen it. I've been looking for a game like the one I'm making for pretty much my whole life, I'm gonna be honest. Nintendogs wasn't cutting it for me. I was looking for, like, reptiles. I figure even if no one else likes this game, it's okay, I'm gonna play it a lot. Which is really weird since I have a pet snake and don't need to, but you know, it is what it is. This music is so nice. if there's any, like, species of snakes that anyone wants me to add to this game before launch, let me know, because I am always looking for a species to add. I have, right now, it's corn snakes, king snakes, garter snakes, and then I'll have ball pythons, green snakes, I'm blanking, hognose snakes, and then boa constrictors, reticulated pythons, and water cobras. False water cobras. But if there's any that anyone wants me to add, please let me know. I'm looking for more. Because once the actual systems are made, implementing them on snakes is pretty easy, so I'll be able to add more than just the 9 starter snakes. Yeah. Like, what kind of animal? Fair enough. That's fair. Like, what kind of animals were you thinking about, like, that take a lot of care? That's a relative term, so I'm curious what that means to you. I'm getting close to the end of the snake. This corn snake is so banded. Yeah, axolotls, they seem like they would be easy, but keeping water at 60 degrees inside a house is remarkably difficult, actually. I'm surprised that I can find them for like $10 in pet stores still. They seem like they shouldn't be like beginner level animals. They're very cute though. That one's... it's too deep. It's not that deep. You know what I think are really cool animals that need a lot of care, that isn't realistic for a lot of people, but they're cool anyways? Chameleons. Chameleons are neat. I don't know that I would want to have one just because they're pretty hard to take care of, but they're cool to watch. I do eventually plan on adding like lizards and stuff to this game. Maybe I can add chameleons there. That's true, but you'd think that if they have to put in more work, you'd think they'd charge more for them to cover for it, you know? But I don't know, I don't work at a pet store. I imagine there's just a surplus of them. Which is really interesting because they're critically endangered in the wild. They only live in like one lake in Mexico, and that lake is drying up, so... I know they're trying to reintroduce them, but I don't know how much luck they're having. I haven't checked on it recently. The snake is... I need to fix the modeling there in a bit. Once I'm done with these saddles, I really need to make the snake less fat. The snake is so thick. Need to figure out why it's so thick and fix it. I'm gonna fix it now while I can see the problem. Hold on. I don't know what I did to it to make it as thick as it is right now. Probably the same thing I did to it that pinched the tail and gave it like a a sail tail. It is moderately less thick. But only moderately. Well, it's less weird looking, at least, sorta. Right, I meant like reintroducing them into the wild though. Like releasing them back into the lake they came from. But yeah, I think a lot of people didn't know what they were until they were in Minecraft, so you're right. That seems like a issue I can fix later. Yep, little deep. Still not that deep. Whee! Start tapering these off now. After this corn snake, I have 2 more to do, and I think I'm going to do a garter snake next because these are so tedious. Like the garter snake's a little bit tedious too, but it's not 150 saddles tedious. I threw one of the garter snakes together in like half an hour earlier, so it's a little more stream manageable, I think. Last one. Okay. Yay, the black's all done. I get to do basically all of it again. I will say, corn snakes are really pretty, though, at least. Like, even the wild ones aren't exactly ugly. I mean, orange and yellow is pretty neat on a snake. Yeah, you would think. I don't know that there is for the way I'm doing it, though. Like, I'm sure tiling would work in some way or other, but it wouldn't work so well on something that does technically change across the length of the snake, unfortunately. Tiling does work really well for some things, though. Like, I've seen a lot of FNAF models that just use the base, like, brown on Freddy, for example, and tile it that way. Just repeat that over and over and over. But that would look really weird on a snake. That's okay. This gives me something to do. I mean, it's kind of like adult coloring books. It's relaxing, it's just tedious. Yep, my bad. On the plus side, once I do the red saddles, I'm pretty much done. I mean, so there is that. Where? There it is. It occurred to me that I can just make that brush bigger and just do this. They don't have to be neat, they're corn snake saddles. Honestly, that almost looks better, I think. I'm gonna be honest. I'll just do it that way from now on. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Good grief. My earbud in my ear just died, and it's yelling, battery low, battery low, battery low, battery low. Jeez. You'd think it would just die. Just turn off and leave me alone. Alright, that's fine. You have a good night, Toybani. Nice to see ya. Whee. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one as much. Battery. Thanks, Toybani. Bip-bip-bip-bip-bip. I hope the colors look okay. Can't really tell. Just kind of looks red. I think if I choose to add the darker faded spots in the middle, I think it'll probably look better on this one in particular. In fact, I'm gonna find out. Yep, I don't like it, actually. That's fine. Hopefully everyone's having a great night tonight. Every day. He has a stripe. Now, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that corn snakes are not garter snakes and probably do not need a stripe. Just a guess. This music sounds like amazing Digital Circus music almost, to a degree. I feel like the saddles are like too regular. I think that might be the issue that I have with them. I'll let it slide for just one, that it has virtually no black border. I should probably save. Haven't done that in a while. Last thing I would want is to lose all of this progress. That would be really bad, actually, I think. It sure is. Oh, hey! Nice to see ya! How's it been going? Yeah, it definitely is a snake, alright. You got that right. I'm, making it for a, like, pet care simulator. It's a corn snake. Good, glad to hear it. I was thinking about y'all the other day. Just wondering how y'all were doing, but I don't really have a Discord anymore to go check in on y'all. It sure is. Sorry, that word is, banned from my streams, because I'll get called that too many times. You know, when I was at work the other day, I went up to a customer's house and a child answered the door and said, nice pins, Unc, and then took the pizza and went inside without saying anything else. So, sorry, we don't say that word in here. But yeah, glad to hear you guys are doing good. Sorry. I might be delirious because it's 11:48 at night, which is apparently very late. Apparently. Don't get that word out of my chat right this second. I don't need this. I do not need this. Cool, I've reached the tail. It's a miracle. It's almost done. I've been working on this snake for like an hour. I don't know how long my stream has been going, but I've been working on this snake for that long. Okay. Last part. Yeah, this is one of 3 snakes that you'll get if you choose to start with a wild type corn snake. one of the 3 possibilities anyways. You're speaking a foreign language that I don't understand. What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm sorry. I'm not with it. Those colors are the same color, and my mind cannot be changed. Oh, are you asking if I'm almost 30? Is that what you're asking? Like, years old? Oh, yeah, something like that. I prefer not to think that, though, so I identify as 12. That's a joke, to be clear, but yeah, I'm about 30. Whee! Ah, I see. I see, you're asking me to dox myself. Just kidding. That's okay. I haven't heard from you in like a year, and you're... the first time I see you, you're gonna get banned from my chat. Just kidding. You know, I'm glad you guys have been doing good, though. I think about y'all from time to time. What the heck? Oh, okay, I guess it's meant to do that. It's just the way the light's hitting it. Okay, fine. Yay, I think it's textured. I can finally put it back into pose mode and take a picture of it. Where is... oh, that's why. Oh yeah, I need to turn the roughness back up on it. Or down on it. Roughness down. And... okay. Render! Woo! That's fair. I know, I was just teasing mostly. Man, my snake is lumpy. My snake need help, but I'm gonna save this for now anyways. And doop. Okay, I save, and then I close, and then I go find my garter snakes. I need my garter snakes back. Didn't I just save? Okay, where did I hide it? Oh no, I lost. I think I put it in here. Yeah, I did, okay. Garter snake. You have a good night. Who? Shading. What am I on exactly? Red. I turned him into a racer. He looks silly. Okay. Let me go find a checkered garter snake. Let me see. Well, that's a red-sided garter snake, I think. I could do that one next. That's one of the ones. I could do that. I feel like I've covered all the checkered garter snake bases, honestly. I have a brown one, I have a green one. Okay, fine. Let me see. Oh, you're gonna be fun to do. That's in California, that's not what I'm looking for. Where's the... Okay, it's these. Okay. Now I can see with my eyeballs. Not a lot of blending. Only like 4 colors. That's doable. That's doable. I'll do that. I'll use you. You're my reference now. Okay. So basically black tan. Okay. Delete and delete. Okay. So I've got here. I need to make this more of a gray. Almost black kind of gray. Okay. Boop. Put you into straight mode. I forgot about that. Only one of us is allowed to not be straight at a time. Okay. That's what I was doing. Texture. Ah. His color has not changed at all. Not even a little bit. Bloop. Okay. Alrighty. Let me see here. Okay, that tannish color. Oh, I'm like already conveniently on that tannish color, which isn't convenient. Right about here. That's more green. More like here. Tan. It's even with his eyes. It's not the right color. Slightly better? Question mark? Not really sure. It kind of cuts off abruptly. Kind of here. Okay. See here, he does have the lines. Okay, he also does have the tan along the snout here. Okay. Some of these gonna have to get repainted once they have normals on their heads, because it just looks wrong to me. Okay, any on the chin area? No. This one does. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do that red color. It's kind of that color, I think. No, it's much deeper than that. Should work. And look at that again. Starts right behind the head. Right about here. Save this while I'm thinking about it, because I will lose it otherwise. I'm gonna have to do something with the noise texture on him. I imagine this probably goes all the way up, doesn't it? No, it actually not really. Mostly, though. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way, then. very squiggly. That's intentional. Red-sided garter snakes have got to be one of the coolest looking garter snakes. If I didn't have a corn snake, this is probably what I would have. But they're really pretty hard to get your hands on nowadays. Because everyone wants them because they're really cool. At least that's my understanding anyways, is that everyone wants them because they're pretty cool. Darned near all the way to the tail. Blah, blah, blah. Hopefully everyone that's watching is having a great night. Sorry, I forget how to talk when I'm doing things, sorry. Luckily, the music is really nice. Make sure I actually stop where I'm supposed to. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be pretty well broken up by the time I'm done with it. Fit 2 more in here. Okay, so now I've got those. I can back over with the black. Man, these scales are so incredibly textured with noise. I'm gonna have to do something about that before I mark this one as finished. The textures looked really nice on the checkers, though. Like the noise did, I mean, looked really nice on the checkers. Yeah, that's looking nice. For those of you who weren't here last time when I said it, this is modeling for a game that I'm making. It's gonna be a reptile care sim. That it'll be free to play on Steam. I haven't really made like a page for it yet or anything, but once I do, I will be letting stream know. So subscribe if you want to know more information about it, because I'll be streaming pretty much every time I'm modeling or texturing for a while. So I'm sure I'll have updates, and I'm trying to get to where I will do like, development update type streams every once in a while. So stay tuned if you're interested in the game. Want to know more about it. I'm gonna have to adjust this. This is so annoying. It won't be such a big deal, it's just the, because I'm putting all of these on the same base later. I just made different ones so that I didn't have to keep constantly changing the blend shapes all the time, but... So I don't really have to change it, but it would probably look better if I did. And red-sided garter snakes are so pretty. I really can't state that enough. Garter snakes, once they're fully implemented, are gonna be the only species of snake that you can cohab with each other. So you can have 3 in a terrarium if you have enough space. Gotta have enough space though. Very important. Both real life and the game. Otherwise, they compete for resources and they're stressed all the time and they hate life, and we don't want that. No good. It is cool that you can cohab garter snakes, though. Honestly, there are some studies that suggest they do better when cohabbed. I'll have to go looking for those studies. Read them before I implement that. If that's, less true than I think it is, then I probably will not add it at all. We'll see. But at the moment, I do plan on implementing cohabbing garter snakes. Blip, 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 blip. Lines and lines and lines and lines. Okay. Yeah, these will look better if they also have lines, so they match. Okay. There we go, nice and broken up. Okay, reference my picture to make sure that I do it correctly. That was my bad. It'll be fine. It'll be alright. Okay. Get the tan. Get the tan more of a beige. Like this. Add that color. Okay. Actually, is it supposed to be the same color as the face? No, it is more of a beige. Okay, cool. Lateral stripes. I might have to redo below the lateral stripes, but I think it'll be okay. At least it'll be okay for the moment. And that looks like I have to redo below the lateral stripes anyway, so that it looks more even. I can't draw a straight line to save my life. about there. A little further, maybe. Maybe here. There. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I did it. Okay, I need a more greenish color. Kind of like that. Go underneath it. Here. I'll have to redo a lot of the red, but I think I can work with that. It'll be fine. Makes some save all my work so far. I feel like part of what's throwing me off about this is just the noise texture. It's very strong. Probably should go back and fix that shortly. Probably should make sure this is texturing both sides. I'll be really sad if it's not. I mean, it's too late now if it's not. I think I'm already almost to the tail, but it'll be fine. I must rush. Oh, we're under a tornado watch. Till when? Never mind. Till when, I wonder. Let me look on my phone. Forgive me, I can no longer for a second see, for a second I can no longer see chat. Give me just a minute. Advisory, thunderstorms of 11, probably around 4 is when that's gonna end. Can't really see. I'm not pulling up my radar app right now. Probably not gonna storm chase because it's dark. I would rather stay home. I've been having some unfortunate luck lately. Every time we've had a thunderstorm recently, it's either been nighttime or I've been at work. I can't leave work to go storm chase, unfortunately. But hopefully during the summer I'll have more time to go out, take photography of the storms. It would be cool. To clarify, I don't do like actual storm chasing, I just go out and take pictures of storms. Sometimes they can be really photogenic. This music sounds a little bit like an owl. Owl go hoo hoo hoo. Okay. Right, I've done that. Verify. Okay, I did do. I beg your pardon. Well, I didn't do it all the way, I guess. It's okay. These colors are so similar that no one's gonna actually notice, I think, if it's not entirely straight. It'll be fine. It'll be alright. Okay. Now I go back to the red. Some markings just to establish that they are in fact still there. It's funny how the dark background versus the light background too make it look darker on the light when it's actually the same color. It's neat. Optical illusions are interesting. To work on my posture. Sitting at desk hurts neck. Now I take the black. Do the same basically to the black. Just, nope. Okay. Okay, so just gonna do speckles for the black. Just to establish that there's some color there other than that green tan. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. This will help the band stand out a little bit better too, which is nice. Whee! Yeah, it's looking a lot better, I think. Clickety click 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 click. I'm pretty sure 5 minutes ago me did not see where the stripe was when I was doing the red. It's okay, I guess. So high stakes for such a not high stakes thing. the stripe is so hard to see. I once again hope everyone is having a good night. It's very important. You are required by law to have a good night. After all, you're in my stream. I say like I'm actually like talking, but it's okay. It is what it is. Okay, I have stripe. Good, it textured both sides. Okay, control save. Now, there's like one more thing I have to do to the snake. Let me verify the color I need it to be. If that's the wrong one. Verify the color I need it to be. It's the same color as his face, it looks like. So, yeah. Okay. Bring this down a couple of pixels. 3 isn't enough, I'm sure. Oh, apparently it is. That was the fun part, because I can't draw a straight line to save my life. That's not a straight line by any means. I'll adjust how straight this line is later. Don't worry, it's not gonna stay like this. I just need to get the general basis of where the line is, and then I'll fix it. That's a neat looking pattern. I like that pattern right there. That's neat looking. Whew. A lot of these patterns are apparently very neat looking. It's nice. I'm for it. Okay. Now's the hard part, because I can no longer see the line. I'm thinking after this one I might take a break from texturing and try modeling some, like, water bowls. Okay. There we go. The tail tip is just this color, apparently, because that's the way it is now. Okay. I hate that last little vortex that's sitting there. It doesn't need to be out there, but it is. Okay, let me fix this, because... it's driving me up a wall. It looks weird. I can't explain it, it just does. Okay, it's a little bit better now, at least. Now let me fix the stripe a little bit. hear some wind. Something about this is just simply not straight. I think it's the, I think it's those faces that are awkward. Yeah, it must just be those faces don't know what's going on. It's okay, as long as they are mostly okay, I think it'll be alright. That was a little much. There we go. Faces are so weird. These faces are so weird. I don't know what's going on with them. Trying to make it consistent 3 vortexes apart, but it's proving pretty difficult here. I'm being a perfectionist again, aren't I? Because realistically, no one's actually going to be able to see this. It's good enough for me. Now let me go to shading. Go find the noise, the color ramp. I'm gonna do black and see what happens. Oh, very, very black. Okay. What's this do? This together. Saturates. I think this one looks okay, I think. Yeah, it's enough to see it, but not enough to overdo it, so I think that looks alright. The snake is silly looking. Let's see. It's the red color looks a little wonky, I think, on it. But that's okay. Some of them do look kind of faded like that. So I'm gonna keep this one. Oh, that's fine. Obviously. I'm a little confused, but that's alright. Close position. I'm gonna do a render image. Yeah, he's a snake for sure. His eyes are so big. Save. Okay. Yeah, he's a snake, alright. I'll give him that. It's kind of pretty, actually. I like him. He doesn't quite look like a red-sided, but that's alright. Okay. And that's all the garter snakes, so I can save this project, and then I can close this project. Save them, I guess. Okay. Then the last one would be the king snake, which shouldn't be too hard, honestly. Realistically, it shouldn't be difficult. Where did I leave him? Okay, we're on Cali right now. He's still got the corn snake bumps. And the corn snake belly, as it turns out. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, I think I'm all textured out for tonight, though. I think I'm gonna call it, because it is getting pretty late. It's almost one of them. It's half past midnight. Not to be confused with half past noon. So, I think I'm gonna call this one for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to know more about the game and want to see future updates, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, whatever you need to do. And I will hopefully be back in the next couple of days, because I have a couple more things to texture, and I want to do the modeling mostly on stream. So I have lots and lots of things to model: plants and hides and water bowls and substrate and whatnot, enclosures. So stay tuned for